talk about our Coachella Valley, from lifestyle, beauty, food, fun, and much more. This is Desert Chat with your host, Sandy Newton.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to Desert Chat. I'm Sandy Newton. Thanks so much for joining us. You know, each week we meet all the great people and businesses and nonprofits from around our valley and from around our table. First up, well, like I said, happy New Year, friends. You know, we are barely a week into 2025, and already our valley is in hyper mode, preparing for so many exciting events and opportunities to help our community and have our valley shine. First up, well, I always like to do something new in the new year. I like to try out something new. Do you too? Well, if so, then you might want to do what I did. It was so fun to go out into our community and discover something that I hadn't experienced yet. And this year, I was really excited to try out the fabulous new restaurant Nobu that is now open daily on site at our beautiful Indian Wells Tennis Gardens. And believe me, this is one dining experience that you will want to make a regular event in your life, thanks to the stunning setting, the wonderful staff, and the absolutely incredible cuisine. So join me as I sample this welcome new addition to our valley. Hey, Chef.
Hi, Sandy. Welcome to Nobu Indian Wells.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is beautiful. This is the first time I've ever been here, and it's spectacular. It's blowing my mind. Gorgeous.
Oh, lovely. We're so happy to have you.
Thanks.
We have a special table right here for you.
Oh, great, because I'm starving. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Chef, this is amazing. Not only is this spread amazing, but we are right in the middle of Stadium 2 at Indian Wells Tennis Garden. Nobu Indian Wells is the place to be. I mean, and I love that you're open 7 days a week now. Perfect. So, you know, before we start talking about the food individually, tell me, what is it that really makes Nobu so iconic and so special?
I think a couple of things that really make Nobu stand out is this luxurious Japanese restaurant with lots of Peruvian influences in the food and in the culture of the restaurant.
But these dishes are amazing. Can you specifically tell me a little bit about them?
Oh, well, we have some of our classics like the yellowtail jalapeno, the black cod sweet miso. Those are one of like Nobu staples. Those are Nobu-san's bread and butter. That's kind of what makes Nobu so popular. And then we have some of our other ones that are kind of special just to our location. We have the Wagyu Ishiyaki. We have our own version of the Nobu tacos. A whole bunch of luxurious nigiris as well, and our famous house roll.
Oh, it's just, it's a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. Just looking at everything, it's so colorful and so fresh. And really, like I said, the fact that this is the destination now. I hope everyone realizes it's not open just during the tennis tournament, that 7 days a week you can come out here. And you have a really special dessert, I understand, that's only at the Indian Wells location.
Yes, we do have a special dessert. The whole reason why it exists is because of the tennis tournament that happens here every March. And now it's become our staple.
Well, let's take a look at that. Thank you. Oh, how perfect. A little tennis ball.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a dessert. That's something sweet.
Yeah, this is one of our popular desserts. Pretty much what it is like a yuzu, lavender barbarian tennis ball right in the center. And we kind of decorate it up with like some sake gel, some fresh berries, and some shiso.
Wow, sounds delicious. And let our viewers know where they can make reservations to make sure they're here and have a good time.
Oh, a great place where they can make a reservation is at Nobu Indian Wells Open Table.
Nice, perfect. Well, I can't wait. Can we dig in?
Oh, yes.
Let's do it. Amazing, right? And how cute is that little tennis ball dessert? So cute and delicious. Next up, and speaking of important community resources we should all know about in our valley, our Variety Children's Charity of the Desert helps so many children and families. You know, they've been doing a wonderful job of supporting children of all ages since 1987, right here in our community. And now you can be part of their noble mission by joining them at this year's Women of Wonder Luncheon. Welcome to Desert Chat, Heidi, and welcome, Nick, not only to Desert Chat, but to our valley. You just moved here in March, and to Variety of the Desert. We're so happy to have you on board.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Heidi, let's start out and tell our viewers really what Variety of the Desert does for our community.
Oh, I would love to. And Sandy, thank you for having us. We are so honored at Variety Children's Charity of the Desert to serve children and families across the Coachella Valley. Our specialty is helping children who are underprivileged, have special needs, or just need a little extra support in their family. That's what we're here for. We really step into that space.
Well, it is so wonderful. I've participated in some of your radiothons,
Yes.
which are so successful. And I've been able to hear some of the stories that are so heartwarming. And now, Nick, as you kind of get into the fabric, what is your takeaway with this wonderful nonprofit?
Well, I've had such a great time starting with this nonprofit. It's the first time that I stepped into a children's charity, which has been so exciting because the stories, as you were just saying, really inspire me to go in every day and give my all, because we help so many kids who just don't have the same opportunities that everyone else have, whether it be giving them the gift of mobility from things like our radiothon, where we get to help kids with bikes or adaptive bikes, or to even helping families who have just found out that their kids have had developmental issues, and we've done early detection and found out how to help these families. So it's been really rewarding.
And I know you have a really exciting event on January 31st to honor some very special women in our community.
We do. We're so excited. It's one of my favorite events. It's our 4th annual Women of Wonder Luncheon. It will be January 31st. It's a Friday, so you can come at 11 for a champagne start and some socializing. And at noon, we'll begin to recognize 5 incredible women who serve children in our valley.
Nice. Well, what a wonderful way to really kind of give back to those who are giving back to so many. And if you will, Nick, tell our viewers where they can get more information.
Yes, absolutely. So they can go right to our website, varietyofthedesert.org, and under our events tab, you'll see the Women of Wonder event, where you can look at individual tickets, tables, and even to be a sponsor if you would like your business involved with this event, and see all these amazing women who like to attend.
Great, great. Well, here's to the power of women helping women in our valley. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Oh,
Thank
Sandy,
you.
thank you.
Such a great way to honor some of the powerful women in our desert. Thanks so much, Heidi and Nick. We appreciate all you do. Don't go away. When we come back, we visit Raju and our friends at El Paser Jewelers, and we hear about an exciting new gala raising funds for our College of the Desert. So stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, you know, our local College of the Desert is an award-winning educational institution that is rated one of the best community colleges in the country. They provide an important outreach, making available to students and faculty so many incredible opportunities, and of course they have to raise funds for that. So we know that parties with a purpose are always a good idea. Let's find out more about their gala. Welcome back to Desert Chat, Janelle and Norma. So happy to have you, because once again we're talking about College of the Desert, the big gala, which this year is not a show. It is a fabulous event. And Janelle, I know you're both alumni, so you're so proud. Rah, rah, COD.
Yeah, I love COD. What a treasured resource out here in the Coachella Valley. The educational opportunities are amazing. You can go back to school online, in person, hybrid. So we can't brag enough about College of the Desert and our programs, but we do need the community support. So our event is January 16th. It's a gala of distinction. It's going to be at Agua Caliente. Tickets are available at codfoundation.org. And there's plenty of information about how to take a tour of the college, how to get more involved, how to give, how to sign up for classes, and we'd love all that information to be out there.
And Norma, I know this really benefits specifically some really important student services.
Yes. Yes, and although there are many student services for College of the Desert students, a couple that I'd like to outline today is the Power of 5 program.
Nice.
I'm really excited for COD to have this program because it helps a lot of small business owners in the desert. It allows for our students to go in and be interns and get paid for them.
Nice.
Now, the College of the Desert Foundation actually does some portion of their donations to help pay the kids to be able to go to these businesses around the desert and really make a difference. And they're not just there to just do little menial tasks. They are there to learn from small business owners. They get a lot of training while they're there, so it's really a wonderful program. In addition to that, we also have the textbooks for $5. Nice. So a lot of the challenges for our students, and anywhere in the U.S., is that the textbooks are so expensive. Sometimes they can run between $500 up to $1,000 for some programs. So at College of the Desert, the foundation has purchased textbooks and they are renting them for their students at $5
Wow, that's
for
amazing.
each textbook.
Oh, well, we are so happy to spread the word because it is such a wonderful resource for our community. I told you both my sons took classes there, so
Yes.
I'm a big proponent. And Janelle, once again, tell our viewers where they can get tickets for the gala because it's so important to
It
go
is
online.
so important. codfoundation.org, January 16th. How you can get involved in the education and support of our students for real jobs that really support the economic health of the Coachella Valley. codfoundation.org.
Great. Well, thank you both so much. We're looking forward to it, and let's raise that money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you,
we
Sandy.
will.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. So much fun. It sounds like it's going to be a great night. Thanks so much. Next up, well, speaking of community outreach, our friends at El Paseo Jewelers are among our Valley's most generous and philanthropic supporters. As we begin the new year, owner Raju Mehta says that he has cooked up some pretty fancy ideas for our film festival, which just opened. Well, it is January. Raju, Happy New Year to you. We are so happy to start a brand new year with you every week on Desert Chat.
Well, it's a beautiful year, and it's beautiful to be on Desert Chat. It's so much fun. You have no idea.
Well, you educate us every week, which we really appreciate. And you know what? We are all about the film festival now in our desert. It is so glamorous. It's such a wonderful time. Hollywood's biggest stars come to town. And where better to find the appropriate jewels for the film festival than here?
Well, they came and they showed, but today's time, if you remember old Hollywood glamour.
Yes.
And that's what is coming back, and we have put a couple of pieces out here to show old Hollywood glamour.
I love
You know, present is always built on your past.
Very true.
Okay.
That's wise.
So
yeah.
that's why these things were visible in these type of pieces were visible in the film festival. We had a great time, great speeches, makes you emotional sometime in the film festival.
It does.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful time. And you're right, some of these, like I could see Elizabeth Taylor wearing this and maybe Audrey Hepburn wearing these classic Hollywood looks.
This is a classic Hollywood look, yes.
Well, yes, it's true. January always means the film festival in our valley, but it also is the new year. And I know that you really feel so great about a brand new year, especially in our valley.
So we are starting our 28th year.
Wow.
Okay, and thank you very much for bringing us where we are together. Without this valley, without this community, I couldn't have done what we have done here as a family. On behalf of my family, to all of you, thank you very much, and have a great new year. And we really appreciate you taking care of my family in this valley. Thank you.
Happy New Year, and we look forward to a new year with you and your beautiful staff and family. Thanks.
Thank you.
Beautiful old Hollywood glamour for sure. We'll see you at the film festival. Don't go away. When we come back, we find out how our award-winning news anchor John White is being honored, and we learn that January is actually a very good time to paint the exterior of our homes. Stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, you know, our Coachella Valley Journalism Foundation was founded to recognize and uphold the integrity of local journalism. We have many award-winning journalists in our community serving our valley in all areas of the media: radio, television, print. And this year, they're honoring 3 of our well-respected team members for their commitment to excellence. Let's find out more. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Julie and Mr. White, our esteemed guests, welcome to Desert Chat for the first time.
Thank you so much.
I always see you in the
Had
newsroom.
to make it all the way down the hall.
Exactly. And we're here to talk about an honor that you're receiving. But Julie, first tell us about the Coachella Valley Journalism Foundation, because I know this was a pet project for you, and now you're 4 years in.
Yes, we started the foundation 4 years ago, sort of in a moment of crisis for the Desert Sun when we were on the brink of losing our opinion section. The Journalism Foundation got established and started supporting that editor's role, but since then we've really grown. We're supporting internships at places like KSU and the Palm Springs Post, we're working with them, Coachella Valley Independent, NBC Palm Springs. We're trying to lift all newsrooms up by supporting internships, reporting trips, and other opportunities to make our newsrooms stronger.
And John, I know it's an honor for you to be honored because you also, of course, believe in the integrity of telling the truth in news.
That's right. And I'm so happy to be honored following Karen Devine last year. So that's very big for me, and it's also so important for this organization that supports local journalism, like you were saying, including a story that I did on the Burn Pit Act when it was signed into law in Washington, D.C., after following the story for a number of years based on a local veteran who died of pancreatic cancer that she blamed on exposure to toxic burn pits in Iraq. So they do such a great job, and I'm glad to just be part of it.
Yeah, and the luncheon is always, I went last year, it was so excellent because you honor so many. As a matter of fact, 2 of our team members here are being honored as well. So talk to our viewers about how they can get involved and make sure they attend the luncheon to help honor.
Yes, we're having a luncheon Tuesday, January 14th at the Omni Rancho Las Palmas in Rancho Mirage. We will be honoring John and 3 other inductees into the Hall of Fame, plus some working journalists. We have a Rising Star Award for young journalists, and then a Journalist of the Year Award, and then we will have a featured speaker, Dean Beckhay, former executive editor of the New York Times. So I think it's a very timely program with the changeover in administrations and a lot of stuff happening with the whole news ecosystem. So I think it'll be an interesting program.
Well, it's going to be a great event. So Julie, remind our viewers where they can get tickets.
Online at cvjf.org.
Great. We will see you, and we'll see you, John, there.
Can't
Thanks so
wait.
much. Thanks. So important and such great honors. Thank you so much, Julie, for all you do. And congratulations to John and our great team members. We are very proud of you. Next up, well, it turns out that January is actually the perfect time to take a look at the exterior of our homes and decide if a fresh new coat of paint is due. Our friends at Desert Premium Paint tell us that the new year is perfect to assess those painting needs. Well, welcome back to Desert Chat and Happy New Year.
Thank you. It's great to be here, Sandy.
Well, you know what's so great about talking about paint and what it can do to transform a residence, office, whatever building we're thinking about, is the fact that in the new year, sometimes it's a good time to perk something up. And as you said, this is actually the time of year for exterior painting in our desert.
It sure is. You know, now that the holidays are over, people have a little more free time to do those home improvement projects. And in the desert, outside painting season is not a year. You know, it's indoor paint season in some parts of the country, but out here it's outdoor paint season.
That's right.
A good time to paint the exterior of your home.
Yeah, and you mentioned that, folks, we have so many residents that have homes, whether it's back east or up north or even near the coast, and they come here and they think, well, I'm going to use the same paint in the same, situation that I had in Marina Del Rey or whatever. But you said, don't go by that.
Yeah, and some of the coastal regions in the Pacific Northwest, where a lot of our seasonal residents come from, moisture is often the enemy there for paint. And whereas out here, you know, it never rains, and really it's the sun, it's the intense sun. And so often the paint that we usually recommend for the exterior of someone's home here is different than the paint that they might have used or would be recommended for their coastal area homes.
And you've been open now 4 months, and you have an amazing staff. You're so well versed in everything as far as paints and what works best here in our desert. But you said it's really your customer service that hopefully sets you apart.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every paint manufacturer has a good, better, best product. It's really not about the products so much. It's about making sure that you recommend the right product for the right application. That's something that's very important to us.
Well, tell our viewers where they can get more information.
Well, we're on social media platforms, Nextdoor, Instagram, Facebook, Google Business, Yelp, and then also our website is desertpremiumpaints.com.
Great, and I know that you have a location. You're in Palm Desert?
Yes, our store location is on Country Club Drive in Palm Desert.
Terrific. Well, Happy New Year again. And here's to our viewers finding a new look and new rejuvenation thanks to a great coat of paint.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thanks so much. Great advice as always. Thanks so much. Well, now it's time for our weekly Spotlight 29 Desert Chat Entertainment Spotlight.
Spotlight 29 Casino is the Coachella Valley's premier destination for entertainment, and our 3,000-seat showroom is the perfect place to experience live performances like never before. First up, we're starting 2025 off with a bang. On January 17th, the legendary Keith Sweat brings his timeless R&B hits to Spotlight 29. From Twisted to Make It Last Forever, Keith Sweat's performance will have you dancing and reminiscing all night long. On January 25th, get ready to laugh until your cheeks hurt as the hilarious Leanne Morgan takes the stage. With her sharp wit and heartwarming humor, Leanne is sure to bring the house down with her one-of-a-kind comedic style. And on February 1st, we're excited to host Aaron Lewis and the Stateliners. Known for blending country and rock, Aaron Lewis's powerhouse voice will have you rocking out from start to finish. And on February 7th, get ready to experience Cheap Trick. Rock with these legends as they bring their iconic hits like Surrender, I Want You to Want Me, and Dream Police to the Spotlight 29 stage. Plus, on March 1st, get ready for a night of unforgettable excitement with the world-famous Chippendales. Spotlight 29's 3,000-seat showroom offers an up-close and personal experience with your favorite stars. Get your tickets now and experience the magic of live entertainment at Spotlight 29. Spotlight 29 Casino, where the stars shine every night and unforgettable moments happen every time.
So much fun, great stuff as always. Thanks so much, Spotlight 29. Well, that does it for this week's show. We love shining a light on all of the great people and businesses that make our valley a place like no other. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great week and a great new year. And remember, please help one another and be kind. For Desert Chat, I'm Sandy Newton. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.